Hey guys, it's Nicole, and I wanted to show you today how to use the PayPal Here app and all the fabulous things that you can do with it. I'm sure most apps like this are similar, like the Square and stuff like that, but the PayPal Here app is the one that I use and love, so I wanted to kind of screenshot that and show you just everything you can do with it, or most of what you can do with it. So this is when you first log on. Of course, you're going to have to log into your PayPal account. This is what you're going to see. If it's your first time using this app, you are going to see an offer to get a free card swiper, which I highly recommend that you do. The other thing that I recommend that you do is, if you can, get the PayPal debit card. That way, any funds that get put into your PayPal account, you can instantly use to place orders or whatever you need to do for your customers. And you don't have to wait for that money to transfer to your bank account or whatever. You can just use it right then, which is awesome. So something I really use. So this is the first page that you're going to land on. This is just a calculator page. Now, just to let you know, I already have like a tax rate and all kinds of stuff set up, which I'm going to show you how to do. But you can use these calculators right here to enter just a cost of something. So if you know something is $34, we're going to put $34, and we'll put, I don't know, what's $34? 40 cure. Call it 40 cure. Anyway, so I'm putting that in. And you can see kind of up above that in blue, it says $36.58 right there. It's one item with tax. I have it set to automatically add the tax to the item. So I'm going to write down here in the lower right hand corner, click add. And that's going to add the item to the invoice, and I can add another item manually like that. Sometimes I use that, not very often, okay? So I am just going to kind of go right here. I clicked my back button to get here. I have an Android phone, just in case you wondered. This is going to show me currently what my invoice looks like. So the total, up at the top where it says $36.58. Sorry, I keep touching it on accident. You can add an item right there in the blue. You can see what you have right here in the green. You can, where the pink tag is, if you are giving a discount for some weird reason, you can do that. As you know, we don't normally do that, so I don't use that very often. And then right here by the orange % sign, you can see I have my tax on that item. Now, if you click where it says tax, if for some reason it is a no tax thing, you can select none if you want to. So you can edit that there, okay? I'm just going to clear this sale because I want to show you a few other things first, okay? So I'm going to come up here to the upper left-hand corner and click those 3 bars right there and show you, you can put in your business information. So you can edit your picture, and of course you have your name there, your address, phone number, your website, email, stuff like that. If you have a return policy that you would like to put in, which I highly recommend, you can put that there, and it will show up on all of your receipts and your invoices, which is awesome. And then you can create a custom message for your customers. Mine just says, "Thank you so much for supporting my business." And then you can see your sales activity here. I won't click that because that has people's information on it and stuff. But you can click there and see your sales activity, which is the main reason that I use this app, because I can go through and I can track all of my sales through here. And that way I can see later like what I've done, and I can have it tracked there for tax purposes, etc., etc. So I do want to show you the item catalog though. This is one of my favorite features of this app. I'm going to click on items, and it's going to take me here, and this is where I can edit my item catalog or add items to it. This is actually an old item, this special free bamboo renew. I'm going to click on that, and at the bottom I'm going to say delete. Yes. And then you can click on any other item and you can edit the name. You can say whether or not it's a fixed price item. You can put in the price of that item. If you have variations of size or weight, you can put those there. And where it says options, I'll show you in a minute where you can edit that. But you can put in color options. So like if it's for foundation and you really want to get detailed on your information, you can put in all the foundation colors so that those can be pulled up easily later. And then your tax on that item. So if you have more than one tax category set, you can choose which tax bracket that item would fall under, okay? Sorry about that. And then I'm just going to say done because I don't really need to edit that item. You can also go to the plus sign up here in the upper right hand corner and add an item. So you can choose the photo, name the item, put in the price, etc., like I just showed you. Now under options, you can come in here and you can add an option type. So type of option, I'm going to put foundation colors and then list of options. So the option name, I am going to put, let's say, olive 1, and you can put any price variations that option might bring, which isn't normally the case with this particular thing there. That's not what I need, but you can keep adding. It'll let you keep adding options so that you can say that not only did this customer order or purchase a foundation, they wanted olive 1. And you can also allow only one selection. You can allow multiple selections, whatever you want to do. And then you can go in here and say items with these options. You can say the botanical foundation has those options, and you're done there. So I'm not going to save this right now, but then you would normally click done up here in the upper right hand corner. I'm going to say no. Okay, so now we're back over here, and that item catalog. Oh wait, let me first show you under settings how you can do your tax stuff. So you click on tax right here, and you can set multiple tax rates if you want to. I have mine set to Safford, which is my hometown. It is the tax rate that we use here where I live, and so I just have it set straight to that. And you can turn the tax on and off if you want to. And then tax calculation, you can choose your options. I have mine set to add it to the item prices. So go ahead and set your tax rate because it makes life so much easier for you. So I'm just going to click from here, add item right here in blue. And then right down here in the lower right hand corner where it has these little bullet points, this little checklist looking thing, I'm going to click there. And that's going to take me to where I can use my item catalog. So I have everything already set in here. So say my client wants a blenderful and a foundation. I just click on those things, super simple. It adds each of them to the invoice. Up here at the top where it says $58.11, that is my total with tax for the 2 items. So stinking easy, you guys. So, and if you need to search for an item, you can see right here the little search icon. You can search right there for an item if you need to. But I just usually scroll through. Now up at the very top where it says charge, we're going to click that. Now I don't have a card reader attached at this very moment, but if you do, it'll give you the option to swipe the card at this point. Or if for some reason your card reader isn't working, I've had that happen with somebody's card, you can enter the card number if you want to, and it works just fine. You can let them pay with PayPal. You can let them pay with cash, and I'll tell you why that's awesome here in a second. You can let them pay with check, which I don't usually do at all. And then you can invoice them, okay? I just want to show you really quick. If you say enter card number, it'll just tell you or warn you about the fees. And then you can enter the card number from there. I'm going to go back because we're not putting anybody's card information on a video. So I'm going to show you as if they had paid with cash. So same thing, you would swipe their card or enter their card info, or with cash, it's going to ask you how much they're giving you so that you can give them change or whatever, okay? I'm just going to say they're giving us exact change, which is this total up at the top, $58.11. Okay, so right here, you're either entering the cash received, swiping the card, putting in card info. I'm going to say done. It is processing. If it's a card, right now it'll normally ask for a signature just right here on the screen, so they can sign with their finger or whatever. But with the cash, it takes you straight to here. And with all the transactions, it is going to come here in the end. So you can give your customer a receipt. And this is why I like to do this with cash transactions as well, because I can still track the transaction in my sales activity, and I can give my customer a virtual receipt, whether by email or text. And so I usually ask them which they prefer, and they'll let me know, and they'll give me their information, and I can send them a receipt, okay? So right now I'm just going to click no receipt, and no, I don't want to write the app right now. I'm going to go to new sale, so I can show you how the invoicing works. So this customer, I guess, probably wants a bamboo renew and a 40 cure cream. So you can see their total at the top, $77.47. This is so easy when you have somebody ask you, what I want this and this, what would that cost me? You can easily add that up for them instantly, let them know what the total would be, and then they can decide from there. So up at the top, I'm going to click charge again, and I'm going to go to invoice this time. Okay, and so I'm going to just invoice myself. Oops, if I could type. There we go. I'm going to put the name of myself or my customer. And then you can choose when the payment is going to be due. How many days, a specific date, whatever. I usually just use upon receipt so that they know that this is something that that they need to pay. And so then I can send the invoice, and that way my customer can, if they're not local to me and they don't want to give me credit card information, or I don't want to handle their credit card information because I don't really like that, I can send them an invoice. They can pay by credit card or with their PayPal account securely through PayPal, which is a trusted name, and they don't have to worry about anybody having their credit card information or giving me their credit card information. Not that I'm not trustworthy, but just in case they're not sure, you know. So this helps a lot. And yes, there are fees involved with all of this. You can write them off at the end of the year at tax time, which is just, that's pretty much what I count on with this. There are fees involved. It is going to take a small percentage out of whatever payment you receive. And that's something that you just have to know and understand and be okay with if you're going to do this. But like I say, you can write them off at the end of the year on your taxes. So I just don't worry about it. I'm okay with the fees. But just know that they are there. So that is pretty much the PayPal Here app and a lot of the things that you can do with it. And so I, like I say, just love it for my business. I'm sure there are other card reader apps out there that work very similarly, but this is the one that I use, and I kind of wanted to show you how I use it. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.